Hey everyone, it's Richard Solomon. Great morning, evening, good night to you. And I wanted to respond to a question we got in our DCC Consulting Academy group, Facebook group. So if you haven't joined that, you really should. We have some great things coming. Oh, and let me just point out, I don't know if you can see this. Let me tap it on the screen. There we go. See that logo? That's our signature service strategy logo. Back to me. All right. And some great things coming with that very soon. We have a new workbook and a new program for frontline people, and I'll tell you more about that soon enough. Okay, to the question. So I got several really good questions on our Facebook group, and I wanted to answer one in particular because I think it fits very neatly with our Motivation Monday, Motivation Month, which is February, Motivation Month. And the question was, how do you ensure that you're propelled by your passion versus the payoff? So passion versus payoff. And I thought about that question. It's a good question. How do you ensure that what propels you is your love for what you do, the passion that you have for it, versus just getting paid? And I got a question similar to that maybe about, I don't know, 2 months ago from someone else who's probably a member of this group. In a telephone conversation, and he was changing jobs, and he was asking me, or he had recently changed jobs, and he was really considering what's his next career goal, and he was asking me a similar question. And I remember saying to him, and I'll say this to you, at the intersection point of love or passion, 1, skill, 2, and what people are willing to pay for, 3. That intersection point in the middle, enough with the hands now. That intersection point right in the middle is probably where you need to spend your time. I'll say it again. The thing that you're passionate about, the thing that you are able to do well, and the things that clients are willing to pay for. Because if you're passionate about something, but you can't do it well, then that's not sustainable. If you're passionate, you can do it well, but people are not willing to pay for it, that is also not sustainable. So, and if you're passionate and people are willing to pay for it, but you don't do it well, then that is not sustainable. You need all 3 in the mix. Now, some people say that money should not propel us. I don't have a total agreement with that. Meaning that very often money is just a vehicle so that you can do whatever it is you want to do. Vacations, healthcare, drive the kind of vehicle you want to drive, do good for others, do free work. I've always been committed to do as much as 10% free work for certain types of organizations. But in order to be able to do that, you have to get paid. So it's not a bad thing to be paid, and it's not that you are solely propelled by money, but on planet Earth, in the way that we live, if you're not paid, then you can't sustain. So you need a win-win. Obviously, you don't want to be miserable. You don't want to be doing something that you're not passionate about and just only doing it because you want to be paid. So again, at the intersection point of passion, ability or competence, and what people are willing to pay for, when those 3 meet, that is where you probably should be spending your time, and that will keep you going. It's a sustainable model. I hope this was helpful. This is Richard Solomon. See you soon.